live on YouTube. Welcome, guys. My name is Sid. This is Maths with Sid, or Learn with Sid. But today we're going to be looking at maths. So we're on session 7 today, and we're going to be looking at charts in particular. So maths, we kind of think about.
Okay, I am live
Oh,
on
I can
YouTube.
hear myself
Welcome,
speaking.
guys. My name is Sid. This is Maths.
Okay, I've just muted my computer because I could hear myself talking. So today's session, we're going to be looking at charts. So when we think about maths, we think about just numbers. We don't often think about and we think about calculations, but we don't think about how we can use charts and graphs and data to help us analyze things. So what we're going to be doing today is going to be a bit of an interactive session. So if you are watching live, I'm going to get my phone set up in a second so I can see what you guys are going to be sending me in, because I'm going to need you guys to tell me some data that we're going to be using to be able to answer some of these questions. So first of all, what you need today is a ruler. So I've got here a ruler. Okay, so you're going to be needing a ruler for today's session. You're going to be needing a pencil. You're going to need some felt tip pens, and obviously you're going to need a paper. So I've got my paper and everything set up on the table. So I'm going to move over to my my desk now in a second. So let me just share with you the other camera so you can see what I'm doing. So Brianna says, hi Sid, thank you for joining. So if you are watching right now live, do give me a shout out. Let me make my screen bigger so you can see this. So on my desk, let's see if I can get the light in the right place. On my desk, we've got a piece of paper, I've got a ruler, I've got a pencil, I've got some felt tip pens, and I'm ready to go. So we're looking at charts today, and we're going to be collecting some data. And I can see a lot of you are signing in now. Brilliant. So what we're going to do first of all is to draw a table. So we're going to learn how to do a bit of measurement as well today. So let's draw a table first of all. So I'm going to be measuring 12 centimeters across. Okay, and I'm just going to do a little dot there, a little line there. So I've got a line which is 12 centimeters long, and I'm going to then create a little table. So I'm going to do 12 by 8. Okay, and I'm going to have a little box that I'm going to be creating. So if I join that up now, I've got a little box here. Now I'm going to collect some data, and we're going to be creating a chart and putting that data in there to analyze it. So I've created a 12 by 8 box, and I'm going to be splitting this up into 1 centimeter lines. Now, if you've got a line paper, you can use that. I had a plain piece of paper, so I've created a box here, and I'm going to create a table now. And this table is going to have some data that we're going to be using. You guys, you're going to give me some data. So I want you to send in your age and your favorite color. Okay, your age and your favorite color. So can you be doing that now? So your age and your favorite color. Your age and your favorite color. So if you are watching live, send me a number, which is your age, and then your favorite color. So this is going to be my first table, okay? And I'm going to be collating here the data that you're going to be submitting in. So I'm going to create a table. And we're going to start off with color. So we're going to have these choices of color. So I'm going to write here color. And we're going to create a tally. Okay, so you might have done this in school already, which is going to be great. So we're going to have color and we're going to have tally. And let's then write some colors in here. So the basic ones are red, yellow. We're going to have green. We're going to have blue, and I'm also going to include pink, purple, and orange. These are your choices. If you've got a favorite color, which isn't one of these, we could have an other. If we could have an other at the bottom, because there's loads of other colors that we can have. Okay, so I've got all of these, and I can see the data's coming in. So send me your age and send me your favorite color. And we're going to be tallying those up over here. Now, on the other side, I'm going to be creating another table of your ages. So I'm going to create a little table over here, 8 centimeters, or we might have to do a slightly longer one this time. Let's go up to 12. And I'm going to have ages. So you could be collecting any data. So if you're stuck at home and you're thinking, what can I do? You could be measuring the petal sizes of different petals. You could be going and measuring lots of different things. What could leaves? You could find leaves in the garden and you could be measuring them up. You could be looking at everyone's ages in your house and plotting that onto a chart. So there's lots of different things you could be doing. So on this side, I'm going to do the same thing, a chart again, but I'm going to have your ages. Okay, and we're going to see what data you guys are sending in. So if you've just joined in, we're looking at charts today, and in particular, we're looking at colors and ages. So I want you to send me your age and your favorite color. Okay, so at first we're drawing lots of lines. You'll have practice using your ruler. So I'm using the lines over here to help me just get 1 centimeter lines over here. Now, if I was smart enough, I would have got some squared paper beforehand. But because I'm stuck in my house and my squared paper's in the office, I'm going to have to draw and put these lines together myself. And then I realized that a lot of you aren't going to have square paper at home. So you can create your own charts. There we go. So on this side, I'm going to have age. And we're going to have tally. And like I said, you can be collecting any data that you like. Now I'm going to have, lots of people are watching. Okay, let's get your ages in now. So let's start from the beginning. We've got Aman and Hannah watching, brilliant. We've got Caitlin, Brianna. So we've got, let's see where the ages. Aman, 9 blue. So we've got blue. We're going to put 1 tally there. And Aman is 9. So if I start off with, I'm going to reckon that there's not going to be anyone below age 5. So we're going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13, and then maybe we could have like a 14 plus. Okay, so let's do, so we've got Aman is 9, so we're going to put that in. We've got someone else is 11, so I'm going to put 1 over here. We've got Hannah, 7 purple, so we're going to have purple and 7, and I'm creating all my data. So this is my data collection at this point. Let's see, we've got, I am 7 and my favorite color is gold. So we don't have gold on the chart, so I'm going to put that as other, and she's 7, so we're going to put 7 over here. We've got 11-year-old and purple, so 11-year-old and purple. Purple's in the lead so far. Next, what we've got is 9-year-old and blue. So 9-year-old and blue. I'm hoping you're not sending this information in twice because I'm going to have biased data then. And then we've got Brianna, 8-year-old and gold. So we've got enough gold. Gold seems to be popular, so that's going to go in our other. We've got 11-year-old and red. So I think you already told me your age. So I've got your 11. Let's put red in there. We have got 7-year-old and green, 7, and we have green, and we've got 11-year-old and turquoise. So that's going to go into our other section as well. So we've got turquoise and gold so far in our other section. We've got 7-year-old and purple, 7-year-old and purples. Purple and other are in the lead so far. Let's see who else we've got. 11-year-old and red. 11-year-old and red. I think I did you before. 7-year-old and favorite color is gold. I've got a feeling we've got lots of same people responding. 11-year-old and blue. We've got another 11-year-old and we have blue. And we have 9-year-old and purple. 9-year-old and purple. So if you've just joined in, we're collecting data. I want you to send in your age and your favorite color. I've also had a message on WhatsApp, 5-year-old and purple. 5-year-old and purple. Right, so this is the data that I've got so far. I've collated it into my table. If you're watching and you haven't yet submitted yours, send it in. So we've got a range of colors. Well, no one likes yellow. No one's liking pink at the moment, or orange, which is really interesting. And other, we had gold in here. I remember having gold, and we also had turquoise, and I don't know how to spell turquoise. I'm just going to have I guess. That's probably completely wrong. If you've been watching my videos, you will know that I cannot spell. So we've got 5-year-old, 1, we've got 7, we've got 5 people that are 7-year-olds, we've got 1 8-year-old watching, we've just had 7-year-old, and my favorite color is gold, so let's put another one in there, 7-year-old and gold. We've got 1 8-year-old watching, we've got 3 9-year-olds, and we've got 5 11-year-olds watching. Okay, so we've got some interesting data spread over here. Now, what can we do with this data? Well, what we can do is we can plot this data into some charts, and you can pick what kind of chart you want. You could have a pictogram, you could have a bar chart. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick go at doing both of those. So with the colors, we could do a bar chart with that. We could also do a pictogram with that. So let's do both bar charts of both of them, because I think pictograms are really simple, and you probably do them in primary schools, but bar charts are something that you do a bit higher up. So what I'm going to do is draw my axes first of all. So I'm going to measure 12 centimeters again. Now remember, you're going to be submitting in your charts, so I want you to make them nice and colorful as well. So our highest number here is 5. Okay, Latifa says, give me a shout out. Latifa, thank you for watching. So we've got 5 over here. We've got 5 that want purple, 5 that love blue, 1 that loves green, and 2 that love red. Now yellow is 0, pink is 0, orange is 0. Okay, so I'm going to put this information into this chart over here. So my highest number is 5. So if I take my centimeters to go up to 7, that gives me enough space to plot all of that data. Okay, and I'm going to split each of my axes up into 1 centimeter. So you can see that I'm making 1 centimeter lines over there. Okay, so on this axis is going to be my tally. So this is a number of people. Number of people that like that particular color. Okay, and over here it's the colors. Now with bar charts, what we can do is you can actually color in the bars to match the color that we are actually plotting. So for example, red, well, first of all, I need to split the bottom up as well. So we had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we need at least 8 centimeters down the bottom. I'm going to split this up into 1 centimeters as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, we've had another one come through. We've got a few come through. Let's see if I can get these in before we put the data in. So we've got age 11, green. Amina, so Amina loves green. So let's put that in here. 11. And we've got another green. So this data is now changed to 2. I think we had a few other people. Simon's saying, slow down, please. I'm sorry if I'm going really fast. I've got another lesson at 4, so I've got to get this done before 4 o'clock. But you can always watch back on repeat and take your time getting that in. So we've got 8. Sorry, 9-year-old in purple. Let's do that one as well. 9-year-old and purple. So this has turned into 6. So I'm going to turn that into 6. This is why we use tally charts, because if you were just writing the numbers, you'd completely be crossing it out constantly to then be adding more numbers. But if you do a tally, you do 4 lines and then 1 across, and that gives you 5. So we've got 6 for purple. We've got 2 for green. Right, I'm not going to be taking out any more now data because I want to start plotting. Hello, I'm Rafe, one of your students. Hi, Rafe. Thank you for watching. So here I've done 8 boxes down the bottom, and I'm going to start plotting. So red is 2. Okay, so I'm going to write the numbers across here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is on the actual lines. So these numbers are on the lines. 5, 6. Okay, so my first bar is going to be red. Now we've got 2 over here. So I'm going to use pencil to start off with. And where we've got 2, I'm just going to draw a 1 centimeter line. Okay, can you see that 1 centimeter line? I might go over it in pen in a second, but always do it with pencil first. Charts are always in pencil because you're going to make mistakes. Okay, so I've got my first box, 2 red. So I'm going to color it in red. and you can make it look nice and colorful. You can go over it in felt tip pen and make sure that it's really nice and colorful. Okay, next we've got is yellow. Yellow 0. So this is going to have 0. You can at the bottom right here, red, yellow. There's no yellow color. You might need to write sideways so you can fit it on there. Next we've got is green. Green is also 2. So I'm going to go up to the number 2. Go up to the number 2. And I'm going to go across and draw that in. And I need to find a green color now. Do I have a green? I do. I'm going to color this in green. You could do all sorts of charts. If I've inspired you to collect some data, you can have a different chart. You don't have to be submitting in what we've done in class. I'm going to write here green. Next we've got is blue. Blue is 3. So what I'm going to do now is go up 3. So if I go up to here, and we're going to go across and draw that in, and that's my blue. So where's my blue color? Let's color that in blue. So this here is called a bar chart. Bar charts are great at showing which ones are most popular. So you can visually see which colors are going to be most popular. Now blue, I'm going to write down here. Now we don't have anything for pink. Pink was 0. Pink is 0. And then next what we have is purple. Purple is 6. So what I'm going to do with purple is go up to, oh, it's gone. It's a good thing that I went up to 6 because I only thought we had the biggest one was 5 before, but it's actually 6. So I'm going to go up to the top over here. Now, because my piece of paper is a plain piece of paper, it's hard to figure out where those lines need to go to. Ideally, you'd be doing this on squared paper, but I know many of you are going to be in the same position as me and you won't have square paper at home. So you can just do a rough chart. So we've got purple. Do I have a purple color? Let's see. I think this is the closest I've got to purple. It looks more pinky. So I'm going to color that in with purple. It's more pink than purple. Let's color that in. And then we're going to be interpreting our data. So I think I'm only going to have time to do this one. With the ages you could do at home. So you'd have the different ages down the bottom, and you'd have number of people across the side. And with that one, you're going to have numbers on both sides. So you might get a bit confused. But if you do both of them, submit both of them in, I'd love to see your finished data analysis. Okay, so this one's purple. So I'm going to write purple over here. I've gone over the edge as well. Next, we've got orange. Orange doesn't have anything. So orange is going to be blank. I should have done this chart further up. We could just put a line on the 0 line there. We could get some yellow and put just the line on the 0. We could, for the pink, put a line on the 0 as well, because it doesn't actually have any data. Now, the final one is other. Now, other, that's gold and turquoise and all the other colors that we had. That goes up to 5. So let's put that in now. So this is going to go up to 5. And with a chart, you have to have a title for the chart. So I'm going to fill in the title in a second. Now, because this is other, it could be lots of different types of colors. So you could do a rainbow one in here. So let me do a rainbow. Oh, I think I've got a gold somewhere. Let me see. I've got a gold. Yeah, I do have a gold. This is going to be really cool. So I've got a gold. So I'm going to do a rainbow over here. So we've got a gold. People said turquoise as well. Do I have a turquoise color? I've got a dark green. I don't have a turquoise. But you could do a rainbow for the other. So these are all the other colors that weren't included. We didn't have brown as well. Okay, so this represents other. So we're going to have other over here. Okay, now if you want to make your chart look really nice and cool, you could go over this in a pen. You could finish a chart off for this one. Remember to include your name in the corner and write math with Sid Okay, so if you submit your images online, tag me in on social. Now we need a title for this. So this is a bar chart to show people's favorite color. People's favorite color. Okay, so you got your title, you've got labeled your axes, you've got your data, you've got your bars, and there we have bar charts. So this is a bar chart. This is a chart to collect your, this is a table to collect your data. You've got another table here to collect your data, and you could be plotting this data up. That's really interesting to see who is watching. So we've got a lot of 7-year-olds and a lot of 11-year-olds watching. Now let's analyze this data. What information can we get out of this chart? So I'm going to be writing it over here. So I'm going to grab, actually, let me grab, where's my blue? I'm going to use blue. Okay, so let's write some information on the side over here. So looking at this chart, we can say purple is the most popular color. Okay, and you can see it easily. It goes highest is for the purple. Okay, and the least favorite colors are yellow, pink, and orange. So we can say yellow, pink, and orange are least favorite. Now, I would love to see what other data you can collect from around the house. Maybe you could measure the lengths of different pencils that you've got in the house. Maybe you could measure, like we talked about earlier, you go and find some petals and you measure the lengths of petals, or the width of a leaf, or the length of a stem. Or if you get some grass and you can measure the length of the grass, and you collect your data into a table, do a tally, and then put the data on a bar chart. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys get on with this. Submit your images in. What time am I working to tonight? Let me just check my schedule. So when am I going to be putting the video together? So I finished working at 7 o'clock today. I'm going to extend the deadline to 7 p.m. So you've got some time to collect some data and submit your entries in for 7. And then I'll be collecting them and putting them into a video like we do with our submissions video. So thank you guys for watching. Loads of you are logged in today and watching. And hopefully tomorrow we are doing science. So tune in tomorrow at 3:30 on YouTube, Learn with Sid, and we'll see what we're going to be up to tomorrow. Bye. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.